Om Shanti. Good morning, everyone. So, today we will listen to this beautiful Murli where Baba is explaining to us how, at this time of the confluence age, we should not do hard labor. Many times, Baba had told us that the easy way not to do the hard labor is by becoming merged in Baba's love. Because where there is love, then there is no hard work. And in today's Murli, the Murli that I'm going to read, in this Murli, Baba is giving us a very beautiful practice that we can do to make ourselves free from any kind of hard labor. And what is that practice? What is that drill? That drill is to always be in the stage of being an incorporeal being. I, the soul, am an incorporeal one. So if we practice this stage of being an incorporeal being, then Baba says that you become free from any kind of hard labor. So very beautifully Baba is explaining the meaning of this stage. What is the meaning of incorporeal stage? Baba is explaining to us that incorporeal stage means to go beyond sound. To go beyond sound, when we go beyond sound, then we are free from any kind of vices. So, to be free from the vices, when we are free from the vices, then we are able to experience Baba's love. And when we are able to experience Baba's love, then we are free from any kind of obstacles. And if we are free from any kind of obstacles, then there is no labor. So, this is a beautiful method that we can use to make ourselves free from any kind of hard labor. Yes, of course, we have to make intense efforts, but in that effort, we enjoy because the effort is like playing games. Baba says that for you, nothing is difficult because if you keep one Baba with you, if you are immersed in Baba's love, then everything is easy. So there are many other points in the Murli we will discuss as I read the Murli. So let me share with you the Murli. So this Murli was spoken on 15th of March 1985. And the title of the Murli is The Easy Way to Become Free from Hard Work is to have the stage of the incorporeal form. Out of love for the children, Bab Dada comes into sound from being in the stage of nirvana, beyond sound. What for? Why Baba comes to us from that world to this world? In order to give you children the experience of the stage of nirvana, beyond sound, the same as he is in order to take you to nirvana, the sweet home. Then Baba says the stage of nirvana is the stage of being free from negative thoughts. The stage of nirvana is the incorporeal stage. So nirvana, nirvana sthiti, and then that is what is going to make us experience the incorporeal stage, that is nirakari sthiti. So the stage of nirvana is the incorporeal stage. Whilst in the incorporeal, the stage of nirvana, you come into sound in corporeal forms. When coming into the corporeal, you have the awareness of the incorporeal form. I, the incorporeal being, am speaking with the support of the corporeal. When you have the incorporeal stage in your awareness, whilst in the corporeal form, that is called coming into words and actions from the incorporeal through the corporeal. So the original form is incorporeal and the corporeal form is the support. This double awareness of the incorporeal and the corporeal is powerful. So Baba is asking us to have the double awareness. Who am I originally? My original form is incorporeal form. And the corporeal form, that is this body, is just a support. So whilst taking the support of the corporeal, do not forget the incorporeal form. It is because you forget this that you have to make effort to remember. In worldly life, you automatically remember your physical form, that you are so and so, and that you are carrying out that task at that time. The task changes, but your being so and so doesn't change, nor do you forget it. Right? So throughout the day, we perform so many different roles. But as we are performing different roles, we remember. We remember that. We remember our name. This is who I am. Bodily form, we remember. So just like that, Baba says that you also need to remember who you originally are. So in the same way, let the original form that I am an incorporeal soul always automatically and constantly be remembered whenever you perform a task. Once you have this awareness and you have the introduction that you are an incorporeal soul, introduction means knowledge. Introduction means knowledge. Then you know the form with the power of knowledge. How could you forget this after knowing it? So after you know that you are a soul, this is your true form, how can you forget it? With the power of knowledge, you don't forget the awareness of the body even when you try to forget it. With the power of knowledge, you don't forget the awareness of the body even when you try to forget it. So how can you then forget the soul conscious form? So ask yourself this and practice it. So Baba has given us the knowledge that we are souls. So Baba says, then how can you forget this knowledge? This is such an important information that you get about your true identity. So then how do you forget it? Why do you forget it? So Baba says, ask yourself this and practice it whilst walking, moving around and carrying out any task. Check whether the incorporeal is carrying out the task with the support of the corporeal. So this is a checking point. Now, who is performing the task? It is the soul who is performing the task with the support of the physical body. So you will then automatically have the stage of being free from negative thoughts. Because our soul form, our pure soul form is free from any kind of negativity. So if we stabilize in our original form as a being of light, as a bodiless soul, then Baba says automatically you will be free from any negative thoughts. So you will then automatically have the stage of being free from negative thoughts, the incorporeal stage, and the stage that is free from obstacles. So when there is no negativity, then there are no obstacles, because it is negativity actually that draws the obstacles close to us. But if there is no negativity, then obstacles will not come close to us. So through our nirakari sthiti, incorporeal stage, through our nirvana sthiti, that is the stage of going beyond sound. So when we are in that stage, then we are in nirvikari stage, that is free from negativity, free from nirvikalp stage. Actually, free from the negative thoughts means nirvikalp stage, nirvikalp sthiti. So when we are in that nirvikalp sthiti, then we are also free from obstacles, that is nirvighan sthiti. That's what Baba is saying. So when we are nirvighan, when we are free from obstacles, then there will not be any kind of effort. Because when obstacles come and then we try to chase away the obstacles, then we consume lot of energy. So there is a lot of labor involved in that. So Baba is saying that the incorporeal stage and the stage that is free from obstacles, then you will be liberated from that effort. So there won't be any labor then. No obstacles, no labor. So you find it an effort when you repeatedly forget this. So we need to remember who we are. Then there will not be any labor. Because we forget, we labor. So the key thing that Baba is telling us is that we keep forgetting who we truly are. And this is the reason why we have to make so much of labor. But if we remember who we are, then it is very easy for us. Everything becomes easy for us. So Baba says you find it an effort when you repeatedly forget this. You then have to make effort to remember it. Why do you forget it? Should you forget this? Baba is asking. Why do you forget it? Should you forget this? Bab Dada is asking, who are you? Are you corporeal or incorporeal? You are incorporeal. Are you not? Whilst being incorporeal, why do you forget it? You forget your original form and you remember the support. So you remember this body, Baba says, and you forget your true identity as a soul. Are you not amused with yourselves because of what you do? You are now amused, are you not? You forget the real thing and you remember what is false. Sometimes Bab Dada is amazed by the children. You forget yourselves, and what do you then do? You forget yourselves and then get distressed. See, if we forget who we are, then we become distressed. You are able to call the Father from the incorporeal into the corporeal because of your love. Because we love Baba so much. Our love brings Baba here in this corporeal world. So, are you not able to remain stable in the incorporeal stage, the same stage as the one you love? Bab Dada cannot bear to see the children working hard. Master almighty authorities and laboring? Baba is surprised. Who are you? Baba is telling us. You master almighty authorities are the masters of all powers. Whatever power you invoke at any time with a pure thought, that power will become present in front of you masters. So we have to, many times Baba had said this, that always be seated on this elevated seat of self-respect that I am a master, almighty authority, full with all powers. So if we are seated on that seat, and then if we order, then definitely the powers will present in front of us. Whichever power we want, the power will come in front of us. So would such a master whose servers are all the powers have to work hard, or would he order them with pure thoughts? What would he do? You are kings, are you not? Or are you subjects? Generally, what is a worthy child called? He is called a child king, is he not? So, who are you? Are you child kings or children who are dependent? So, Baba is reminding us who are we? We are king child of Baba. So, you are souls who have a right, are you not? So, these powers and these virtues are all your servers. So, the powers and virtues that Baba has bestowed upon us, Baba says they are all your servers. Invoke them and they become present in front of you. They are always there with you. We just have to invoke them. One time Dadi Janki was traveling abroad, and she was traveling alone. And when she came out of the airport, she was carrying heavy luggage. And then someone said, "Oh, Dadi, you are traveling alone and you are carrying so much of luggage. You have come alone all the way." So you know what Dadi Janki said? "Can't you see I have 8 servers with me? Wherever I go, these 8 servers, they go with me." So what Dadi was pointing towards, that she was the Master Almighty Authority and she had all the 8 powers. Asht Shakti, Asht Bhujadhari. So she said, I have 8 arms. So I'm not carrying all this luggage alone, but I have these servers who are with me. I never travel alone. So that's what Baba is saying, that whichever power you want, if you are seated on this elevated seat of self-respect, that I am a Master Almighty Authority, then these powers will always be with you, virtues and powers. We just have to invoke them. So invoke them and they become present in front of you. Because of their weaknesses, those who are powerful are defeated, even though they have powerful weapons. Are you weak? Baba is asking. You are courageous children. So who am I? I'm a courageous child of Baba. Bahadur Bacha. What type of child am I? Earlier Baba said child king. I'm a king child of Baba. And now Baba is saying you are a courageous child. You are a Master Almighty Authority child. So what would everyone say if the children of the Almighty Authority were weak? So Baba is the Almighty Authority and we are His children. So we are also Master Almighty Authority children. We are not weak children. So Baba is asking, what would everyone say if the children of the Almighty Authority were weak? Would it look good? So learn how to invoke them and order them. So we need training. We need to train ourselves how to invoke these powers and how to order them. However, whose orders would a servant obey? So servant would listen to only a powerful master who can command. The other day Baba said, you are commanders. So you have to command the mind, command the intellect, ask them to do what they need to do. Just like, in the army, the commander would say, stand up or sit straight, stand straight, stand at ease. All those drills the commander will ask, the army people to perform. So everyone has to listen to the commander in chief. So we also have to be like a commander. We have to command all these the three servers, mind, intellect, and sanskaras. We have to give the orders, and then they will listen to us if we command with authority. So Baba says, so learn how to invoke them and order them. However, whose orders would a servant obey? Those of one who is the master. So we have to order in that way, that powerful way, that I, the master, I ask you to do this, I ask you to do that. So, but what has happened over time? The master himself becomes a servant. Master has become so weak. So my master is doing the job of a servant. So someone who has to work hard is a servant, is he not? Have you now become free from this hard work of the mind? Physical hard work with your body when serving the yajna is a different matter. That too will not seem like hard work when you understand the importance of service of the yajna. So that physical hard work does not seem like physical hard work when we are serving the yajna, because we do it with so much love. So Baba says, when contact souls come to Madhuban, Baba is giving the example, and they see how food is prepared for so many people, and at the same time everything else is also going on, they wonder how you are able to do such hard work. They are really amazed at how such a big task is being carried out. However, what do those who are doing this consider even this big task to be? Baba says, because of the importance of service, all of it seems like a game. It doesn't seem like hard work. The form of hard work changes because you know this importance and because you love the Father. So there is no hard work when there is love for the Father. So the time has now come to become free from hard work. Excuse me. So the time has now come to become free from hard work of the mind. From the copper age onwards, you worked hard with your mind, searching, being desperate, and calling out. So we have been working very hard since copper age onwards, calling out to God, looking for Him here and there, stumbling around. So we did a lot of hard work. And because of working hard in your mind, the hard work for earning money also increased. What does anyone you ask today say? Earning money is not like going to your auntie's home. With your hard work of the mind, you also increase the hard work of earning money, and the body became ill. So you use the mind in that way, in a very hard way. So because Because of that, your body also became ill. So this is why there is hard work in doing anything with the body. There is hard work of the mind and hard work for money. Not just that, but today there is also hard work in fulfilling the responsibility of love to your family. So everywhere there is labor, Baba is telling us. Even taking the fulfilling the responsibility of the family, that also requires a lot of effort. So sometimes one person sulks in the family. What happens? One person sulks, sometimes another person sulks, and then you are busy cajoling that person and trying to make it up with him or her. Today something is yours, and tomorrow that would not be yours. It would be vice versa. So you got tired working hard for all of those things, did you not? You were tired with your body, with your mind, with wealth, and with relationships. So, 4 different levels of hard work with the body, with the mind, with wealth, with relationships. So much of labor we have been doing for so long. But the main thing is the mind. That's what Baba is saying. First of all, Bab Dada finishes the hard work of the mind. And that is why Baba says that focus on this mantra of Man Manabhav. Connect your mind with my mind. So that whatever heaviness we are carrying in the mind, if we give to Baba, then we become light. And if the mind is light, then the body also becomes light. And the wealth will also be earned in a light way. And then that lightness will also be manifested in our relationships. So lightness at many different levels. But the main thing is lightness of the mind. So Baba says, first of all, Bab Dada finishes the hard work of the mind because the seed is the mind. Hard work of the mind makes you experience working hard through the body and for money. When the mind is not right, then when it comes to carrying out a task, you would say that you are unable to do it that day. You wouldn't be ill, but you would feel like you had a fever of 103 degrees. See, if mind is sick, body also becomes sick. So, hard work of your mind makes you experience hard work through your body. And it is the same with money. If your mind is a little unwell, you would say that you have to work a lot, that it is very difficult to earn money, or that the atmosphere is bad. So if mind is disturbed, mind is peaceless, then we are not able to concentrate, not able to focus on our work also. And then we have to labor because the outcome will not be good. The productivity will be reduced because of lack of concentration. So that's why Baba says that you have to make your mind healthy. Mind is healthy, everything else will also become healthy. So, however, when your mind is happy, you would say that nothing is a big deal. We have to make our mind healthy and happy. So, it is the same work, but the hard work of your mind would also make you experience hard work through your body. Weakness of the mind brings about weakness in the atmosphere. Bap Dada cannot bear to see the children working hard with their minds. You have worked hard for how long? For 63 births. We have been working so hard. Now, this one birth is a birth of pleasure, birth of love, a birth of attainment, a birth of blessings. Such a beautiful statement from Baba. This birth is so special. It's a birth of pleasure. मौज मनाने का ये जीवन है हमारा. So birth of pleasure, birth of love, birth of attainment, and birth of blessings. It is a birth of taking, of receiving help. We receive so much help from Baba during this time. So why is there then hard work even in this birth? So this birth is so special. So why are we working so hard in this birth? Therefore, now transform hard work into love. Finish it by knowing the importance of this. So today, Bap and Dada were having a lot of chit chat between themselves about the children's hard work. Bap and Dada were smiling about what you were doing, about the reason for the hard work of the mind and what you do. You create all types of children. Now, very interesting thing Baba is telling us. The mind is like a mother. So in the mother mind, we keep creating many children. Thoughts are like children. So we keep producing many different types of children. Baba is saying, you create all types of children, handicapped children, who sometimes don't even have a face or a leg or an arm. You create a progeny of waste. And then, because you have created that creation, what do? You have to work hard to sustain it. So you create, so then you have to sustain. Just like parents, if they have 10 children, they have given birth to 10 children, then they have to sustain all of them. So it is very hard to sustain 10 children versus only one child. So Baba is saying you create a progeny of waste. So you create it, then you have to sustain. And because of creating such a creation, you have to work a lot harder, and you then get tired and also disheartened. You then find it very difficult. It is very good, but it is very difficult. You don't want to let go, and you don't want to fly. So Baba says you get attached to all your children. So what happens? So much attachment, so there is heaviness, so there is no lightness, so you're not able to fly. So what will have to be done? You will have to walk, and walking will definitely take effort. So you're not able to fly, then you will have to walk. And when you walk, then you get tired because walking takes a lot of effort. So now stop creating a weak creation, and you will be liberated from the hard work of the mind. So this is important direction from Baba. We have to stop creating a weak creation. so that we can liberate ourselves from the hard work of the mind. What amusing things do you then say? The Father is asking, why you create such a creation? So you understand everything, but why then do you keep creating such creation? So you say what people say nowadays. What can I do when God gives that? Right? Someone has 10 children, so they will say, God gave us 10 children. So they put the blame on God. So what can we do? So you put all the blame on God. What do you say about this wasteful creation? I did not want it, but Maya came. I don't want it, but it happens. Therefore, become masters, the children of the Almighty Authority. Again, Baba is reminding us, who are you? You are the masters. You are the children of the Almighty Authority. Become kings. Weak means dependent subjects, and a master means a powerful king. So be a master and invoke. Sit on the elevated throne of your original stage. Sit on the throne and invoke the powers, your servers. Order them. It would then not be possible that your servers would not follow your orders. You would not then say, what can I do? Because of not having the power to tolerate, I have to work hard. This happened because I lacked the power to accommodate. So Baba says, then you will not speak such words. If your servers are not useful to you when you need them, what type of servers are they? What would happen if your servers arrived when the task was over? When you give that importance to time, then knowing the importance of time, your servers would also be present at the right time. So this is very important. Baba is telling us that we have to give importance to time. When we give importance to time, then the servers will also present on time. And if any power or virtue doesn't emerge at the right time, it proves that the master doesn't know the importance of time. This is a very important understanding Baba is giving to us, underline point. So, what should you do? Is it good to sit on the throne or is it good to work hard? There is now no need to give time to this. Do you like working hard or do you like being a master? Which do you prefer? You were told that for this, simply constantly continue with the one practice. Baba is coming back to the main practice. I, the incorporeal, am carrying out this task with the support of the corporeal. So this is the practice we have to do. I, the incorporeal, am carrying out this task with the support of the corporeal. Become Karavanhar and make it happen through your physical organs. If you keep your real incorporeal form in your awareness, the virtues and powers of the real form will automatically emerge. This is also very important. So true awareness, if true awareness is there, then automatically virtues and powers will emerge. As is your form, so the virtues and powers of that form automatically start to act. So Baba is giving the example. When a Kumari becomes a mother, then in the form of a mother, the virtues and powers such as serving, renunciation, love, and tireless service emerge automatically. So by remembering your eternal and imperishable form, these virtues and powers will automatically emerge, and the form automatically creates the awareness and the stage. Do you understand what you have to do? Finish the word hard work in your life. Hard work. Eliminate this word I was saying. You find something to be difficult because you have to work hard. When hard work finishes, the word difficult will also end automatically. So nothing is mushkil, nothing is difficult. When hard work finishes, mehnat khatam, mushkil khatam. Acha, to those who constantly make anything difficult easy, to those who change hard work into love, to those who experience their elevated powers and virtues with the awareness of their original form, to those who always give the Father the response of love, to those who become equal to the Father, to those who always sit on the elevated seat of an elevated awareness, and as the Master carry out a task through their servers, to such child kings, master children, Bab Dadas, love, remembrance, and Namaste. So we also say Namaste to our sweet Baba. So I will stop here. Om Shanti. You can take a few moments to reflect on this Murli, and then you can share your points. Om Shanti. So please go ahead with sharing the points, whoever would like to share.
Shanti, sister. So Baba highlighted the importance of the double awareness here. Um, so how important that we maintain that awareness, right? My original form incorporeal soul, and I'm taking the support of the corporeal. That is just a support. But here, when I forget that my original form incorporeal stage, that actually cause a lot of trouble, and that leads to me working hard, and everything becomes difficult then. So, key thing here would be to keep that awareness always that I am incorporeal. What is my original form? All that. And that is going to help me remember Baba, and also um, make me powerful. And eventually, my action, everything will become powerful. So that's a takeaway from me. Thank you.
Om Shanti Kanishta. Om Shanti. You can hear me?
Yes, yes, I can hear.
What a beautiful word with which Baba started the Murli, Nirvana. I always used to like this. And I remember it's a very ancient Sanskrit word, Nirvana. But when I used to read about the Buddha, I know that was the final goal of Buddhism. Nirvana, no suffering, no desire, no sense of self. Soul is released from everything. That's what he felt under the Bodh Gaya tree when he got his enlightenment. It's like blowing out, mind free from all. It's a state of bliss, happiness, and perfection. But today, here, Baba is giving us a different definition for nirvana. He first says it's a stage beyond sound. A stage beyond sound means absolutely the soul is not in action. It's not in a stage of karma. It's absolutely finished its karma and it's in a stage beyond sound. That's, of course, what we call it as Parandham. So when he says Nirvan, the sweet home, here Baba mentions the place. What is Nirvana? And then when he comes to the stage, he says there is no negative. Actually, this is the first lesson we learn. I am a soul, incorporeal, and this is my body, corporeal. That one simple lesson Baba has said, played games with incorporeal, corporeal, and all. So my form is incorporeal. And to support that form, because that form cannot see, cannot talk, cannot hear, it needs a support to perform. It takes the support of the corporeal, the body. That's a nice thing we have to do whenever we perform any task. Did I do this task in my original form? In the so from the incorporeal, staying in the corporeal, I invoke the incorporeal. Invoking the incorporeal while staying in the so simple thing, visit Paramdam every day. I think this was a short lesson which Baba started from Nirvana and just went, I am a soul and this is my body. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. The the key point here that I was trying to understand, we know that, I mean, I'm incorporeal. We all are incorporeal. We have come from Paranda, and we know that we don't want to forget who we are. But what happens is we forget it, right? Unknowingly, and that forget happens. I think it's because of the body consciousness. Because in Satyug, we have the awareness of soul, soul consciousness. Soul consciousness. I am a soul doing or taking the support of the body. That awareness is there. But I think over a period of time, when the journey continued and soul power diminished, that's when the body consciousness dominated, and we gradually forgot the true identity. And and then finally, when Baba comes and reminded us that we are soul, but still, though we know the truth is, but still we are unable to stick with that truth constantly or up to Baba's expectation. Right. So oh, I don't know what is the practice to have this always remembered. Sister, if you can share a few thoughts. Yeah, thank you.
I think it's a matter of attention. Baba, many times Baba says that you pay attention to your thoughts, pay attention to your consciousness. It is lack of attention, that makes us forget who we truly are. But if we are attentive, that, I have to remember who am I. If we are paying this attention on ourselves throughout the day, and if we are sincere in our efforts, and if we constantly remind ourselves that, if I am not able to practice soul consciousness, that then the outcome is going to be this, an outcome is not going to be positive. So if we keep reminding ourselves the consequences of not becoming soul conscious throughout the day, then I feel that we will be more careful in checking our consciousness again and again. It's a matter of disciplining our mind. It's a matter of training ourselves in that way. Because, and also, it's a matter of explaining to our mind with patience and with love. Because we have been thinking in a certain way for a very long period of time. So we have been programmed in a very wrong way right from the beginning, right from the copper age onwards, and in this life also, right from our birth. We have been programmed in a very different way. So we have to understand that also, that yes, of course, we are making efforts to become soul conscious, but every now and then we forget. So we have to deal with this situation in a very patient way, in a very loving way, in a very kind way, in a very gentle way. Just like, a mother and child relationship. Child keeps running around here and there, very stubborn. But then how mother trains the child, over a period of time, very gently, very lovingly, and then the child starts to listen to the mom, to the parents. So we have to become mother of our own mind, because it is mind who is going here and there. So we need to train the mind in the right way. And then we will see how mind will cooperate with us. So this is what I do, if my mind goes here and there, then and this is what I explain to the mind, that no, you have to, you don't have to go here and there. Let's together. So become a, friend with your own mind. Make your mind your best friend, by talking to your mind in a loving way. Let's practice soul consciousness, because this is what is going to make you very healthy. Just like, children, they don't want to eat healthy food. Then the mother tells the child, if you eat greens, if you eat green vegetables, you will become strong and healthy. So similarly, you have to train the mind in that way. Yeah.
Actually,
Yeah,
the Kanishta system, if you see in when they are in Paramdam, it is single awareness. There is no corporeal that's, and when they come down to Satyug, there is no awareness, no smriti, that I am a soul and this is the body. And later again, it becomes single awareness that I am a body. But again, in the Copper Age, if you see, there were philosophers who referred to the soul, who said, you are a soul, you are a soul. So it was there. So this is a game of single awareness, double awareness. But now Baba is saying you should have a double awareness. Awareness of the input. In both you should have incorporeal as well as corporeal. Corporeal because I have to perform my action. So it's just a game of the single and a double awareness, I think.
Yeah. So what body is doing and what soul is doing, no? We have to remember that. Yes. Okay. I think time is running out. Yeah. Anyone wants to say anything before we end?
Shanti,
I think
sister.
the only yeah, go ahead, Vinod.
Thank you, sister. I like the statement Baba says, if you love the one, why don't you become like one? No? So, Baba is very lovely. In case you want to be like that, you would also become a lovely person. So, be like that is what I was inspired with today. Thank you. Om Shanti.
Yeah, adding on to the same point, further Baba says, okay, become like that person, but at the same point of time, be in the awareness also when you really love somebody unconditionally, then there is no labor. Everything happens with ease. So the whole game is of awareness. One is soul consciousness, other is when I say I'm a loveful soul, then love overplays the labor and everything becomes easy. That's the takeaway for me today. Okay.
Okay, so shall we end?
Yes, sister, with 1 minute, 2 minute commentary, and we can end.
Yes, so let's become aware of our true self. I, the soul, am an incorporeal being, eternal being. This is my original identity. I, the soul, belong to that incorporeal world, and I am here in this world, in this corporeal body, to perform the most elevated task of serving the world with Baba. So let's see ourselves seated on this elevated seat of self-respect, that I, the corporeal being, am a master almighty authority, and I have full control over my mind. And as I stabilize myself in my original form, all my virtues and all my powers are present in front of me. And then everything becomes easy for me. Baba is with me. Virtues and powers are with me. So there is no hard labor. I, the soul, am enjoying every moment with Baba. I, the soul, am enjoying this beautiful birth, birth of blessings, birth of attainments, birth where I am constantly merged in remembrance of one Baba. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Thank you to Baba. Thank you, Kanista sister. Thank you, Divine Family. See you tomorrow at 5 a.m. Until then, have a lovely day.